This is the #1 restaurant in Mexico. Has got 2 Michelin stars and has been ranked #7 in the whole world. Welcome back to another video. Tonight we are at Quintonil in Mexico City. We are trying their famous tasting menu together and I will show you the full experience for what it really is. My name is Andre. I used to work in the kitchen until a few years ago I decided to quit my job and start traveling the world with my girlfriend Francesca, discovering one place at a time through food. If you like traveling, food from different cultures and mental health topics, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Now let's start with the video.
Let's start your tasting menu with this pre-Hispanic beverage called chili atole, prepared with corn, kohlrabi, variety of chili, and cilantro oil. We suggest you just relish and then drink from the bowl just to refresh all the body.
It's like a cold broth, very foamy, very airy. I don't taste the kohlrabi too much, but I really taste the chili and the cilantro, and a bit of lime as well. Tasting menu is gonna be 9 courses. The main dish we went with ribeye, because we don't like pork. Especially Francesca don't like pork.
It's not that I don't like pork, I just don't want to eat pork.
Why?
Because it's impure.
Yeah, it sweats a lot. No, it doesn't sweat actually. Pork never sweats, so all the toxins stay inside and it's a bit gross when you think that. Yet, maybe that's one of the reasons why it tastes so good. But why they say sweat like a pig? The pig don't sweat.
True.
We have to investigate.
Here we have our section of snacks. In your right side, you have a taco dorado, and it's one of the most typical house food in Mexico. It's prepared with parsnip, lacto-fermented mushrooms, fried campachi in combo seaweed, finger lime, and chintextle. Chintextle is a sauce from Oaxaca, made with dried chiles, tomatoes, and grasshoppers. In the other side, you have a buñuelo. It's a kind of donut. Inside, we have escamoles, plantain, and chile serrano. Escamoles are end larva. At the bottom, we have sour cream infused with agave syrup. We suggest that you start with the right side and then with the left side. And you have to eat it with the best cutlery that we have. Your hands. Hope you enjoy, guys.
There's some raw fish and this sauce made from grasshoppers.
How's your first grasshopper?
I can't catch the grasshopper, I can't feel it. I taste a lot the spicy, the sweetness from the fish and the acidity from the sauce. The grasshopper, I don't taste it too much.
Maybe you don't know what it tastes like, or maybe
That's
it's
why.
tasteless.
No, it's just that I don't know what it tastes like, so I can't really pick it. So good though. And now the donut. Every bite is a discovery. The flavor keeps evolving in my mouth. I've read that ant larva is called the Mexican caviar because it was a delicacy here in Mexico back in the days. The donut itself is a bit sticky. It sticks on your hand and is a very sensory experience. Really reminds you of your childhood, you know, when you eat with your hands and maybe you have a donut and all this sugary layer on top stick on your fingers, and I'm getting emotional almost. It's very nice. And I also love the dish with all the dried corn on top. It's very pretty.
To me, the inside tastes a bit like a mix in between Russian salad and Cantonese rice.
The best ant I've ever tried. This snack is a tartelette made with grilled pickle mussels, a mole sauce she called mole del mar, and cilantro flowers.
The plate is kind of scattered, like it's broken and it's repaired with gold.
Smells very roasted. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. It's like very flavorful. We started with something very refreshing and light, which was the broth, and now the flavor is intensifying more and more. What was the sauce underneath again?
It's mole del mar, or sea mole. We prepare with the scallops, guajillo chile, and artichoke. And it's fun because probably the only variety of mole in the world that it's prepared with seafood.
I loved it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Usually mole is made out of 20, 30 or 40 ingredients and is made with chicken, pork or generally meat. But this is the only case where there's only 3 ingredients in this mole, like pure umami and very much like the sea. I don't know why, it reminded me of roasted red peppers. Very, very nice. I'm so glad we came to this restaurant. We get to experience some authentic Mexican flavors, but executed to perfection. Nothing to take off to all the food stands we tried in the other videos, but this is next level.
Here we have this butternut squash salad. We had a mix of hermit tomatoes like Valentine's, pears, and chocolate, rice horchata foam, pumpkin seeds salted in chile miche, and we finish with this brown butter infused with rice vinegar. We suggest that you try all the ingredients together for taste all the textures and flavors of the dish. Horchata is a typical beverage in Mexico. It's famous in our horchata. It's a white beverage that we add cinnamon on top, and it's possible made with oat, with melon, with turtle milk, with rice. In this case, we use rice horchata foam. Every taqueria in Mexico has agua de horchata. If you have the opportunity to try it, take it, always. It's really, really good.
There's some tomatoes on the meat. The butternut squash is very thinly sliced and super crunchy. The overall flavor profile of this dish is fresh, and there's some acidity coming from the cherry tomatoes, and the pumpkin seeds taste almost like smoked ham. Next course, we have a green curry with a Mexican twist. There are also some zucchini and blue corn tostadas on top to cover everything. It's so complex, I don't even know how to start to describe it. The tortilla is very, very thin and ultra crispy, but stays perfectly in shape even though you put the zucchini on top. In the zucchini there's different texture. Some are like thinly sliced like spaghetti, and other are half moons to give different textures. I would say an explosion of flavor. It's really next level, and the noodles, the zucchini noodles, are so thinly sliced, but they don't break. I don't even know how they manage to cut it this thinly.
This one, there are some recommendations in Mexico City. I know that you tomorrow you leave, but you have to come back. We have restaurants, bars, coffees, markets, museums, cantinas, taco shops, and breakfast. And over here, I put some recommendations in Oaxaca for the rest of your trip.
Thank you so much.
It is my
I
pleasure.
appreciate it.
My pleasure, sir. We continue with our representation of tostada de scallops, or tostada de callo that we call in Mexico. At the bottom, we have three different kinds of toasted leaves like cabbage and lettuce. Into the leaves, we have kimchi prepared with chicatana ant. The mignonette sauce is prepared with mussels and salmuera from the capers. Scallop media luna from Sinaloa, fried capers, cherry tomatoes, olives, and we finish with chili guajillo oil with kale oil. We suggest that you try all the ingredients together from the bottom to the top.
Beautiful is not enough to describe this dish. I'm enchanted.
I love that the dish is textured like tiny drops of water, which is actually carved into the dish.
Wow, 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 wow. There's some thinly sliced onions hidden in between, cabbage, kimchi, olives, a bit of salamoya from the capers that gives that saltiness.
This one is sweeter than the other ones.
It's because of the scallop, I think.
It doesn't have that pungent flavor like before. It's much more delicate and sweet.
Bit of cabbage, bit of kimchi, bit of scallop, couple capers, and one piece of olive.
Make sure you get everything. Eh?
This
The
is
flour,
everything.
the flour.
Oh, the flour. Voila. And the tomato, I forgot the tomato. The dish before was like a curry, it was very spicy. Yet this one feels almost more Mediterranean. Capers, raw fish. I have so many memories from south of Italy, and I don't want to suffer my own memories. Speaking about suffering, check out my video on how to stop suffering. It has nothing to do with food, but I think it can immensely impact your life in a positive way.
All the dishes we had till now, they're cold. I wonder if there's gonna be a warm dish. Probably yes. I just have to wait.
Well, we have here one of the most popular street food in Mexico, and it's called sope. The sope is like a corn tortilla, but crispy. On this sope, you're going to find ceguesa. The ceguesa is a preparation from Oaxaca, like a Mexican polenta made with red corn, chiles, and chicatana ants. We have blue fin tuna belly prepared with guayu chicharrón on there. And the salsa roja is prepared with dried chiles and stink bugs. These are some stink bugs called humil, okay? My suggestion is to put some drops of salsa on the top of the sope, take it with your hands and give some bites.
Wow, the tuna melts in your mouth. And I love the flavor of red corn. I never tasted red corn before. The ant and the grasshopper are hidden very well.
I honestly don't think the hands and grasshopper taste like much. When I had them at the market, they didn't taste like much, so you can hide them very well.
Thank you for explaining.
Actually, she's Chef Yera.
Hello, Andre. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
This is all our service kitchen. Over there we have the chef they have the whole proteins on the grill. It's amazing, right?
Yeah.
It's a small kitchen, but effective. There are like 9 chefs bringing all the service, and upstairs we have the prep kitchen to prepare.
Oh, it's very beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
It is
showing
my
us.
pleasure. It is my pleasure. Okay, guys. Before your main courses, we have our palate cleanser. It's an opal sorbet or Mexican cactus paddle sorbet with salt, lime, and totomoxtle. There are corn husk ashes. You can pronounce it totomoxtle.
Totomostoli.
You got it.
Totomosple.
You got it. Now you
Something
are
like that.
51% Mexican now.
Green, pastel green.
To me, it reminds me of celery and lime. It's actually made out of cactus and corn husk. The corn husk are burnt on top. It's very refreshing.
One.
A bit salty, a bit smoky. I'm ready for the next course.
Our next course, it's a tamal. This type of tamal is traditional in the south of Mexico, where they use banana leaf to wrap the tamal instead of the corn husk. Inside, you will find pork in pibil style. The pork is marinated with a red sauce made of achiote. It's accompanied with beans reduction, salsa criolla, which is a mix of bell pepper, shiso, garlic, and chile habanero.
Okay.
On top, sweet corn flour. The powder these are onion ashes.
It smells amazing. I love the smell of corn.
One word only. Comfort. This dish will make you feel right at home. Whatever home means to you.
Let's continue with this, your main savory course. This is a mole verde prepared with ingredients in season like broccoli, spinach, Mexican leaves, epazote hoja santa, fabas beans, white bean puree, spring leaves on top, and it comes with a aged ribeye, covered with the garum just to increase umami flavor and due to the huitlacoche base, hearty and sweeter notes.
What is lacoche?
It's a seasonal ingredient. It was first of all corn.
Okay.
When it rains, just one
the
spore.
fungus.
Yes, exactly. Just one spore is into the corn and it becomes in the huitlacoche or less mood. It needs a lot of humidity just to grow. Just like a complement, tortillas prepared with yellow corn. We prepare all the tortillas in zero in the restaurant. We suggest you use the tortilla, dip it into the mole, and enjoy.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
This dish looks so pretty. The ribeye is hidden under the salad. There is a garum, which is a fermented sauce, similar to fish sauce, but made out of the fungus that grows on the corn. And it's very intense. The umami flavor is very intense. Almost feels too salty. The meat is perfectly cooked. The onion is so sweet and a bit burnt, so bitter and sweet at the same time. All these aromatic herbs, they give a kick of extra freshness. It feels super weird to eat a tortilla as it was bread, because we are not used to it, but it works. This dish didn't really win me over. I like the other ones better.
Abellia and the red salsa with the taco dorado, you tried this one. Grasshoppers. They are typical in Oaxaca, Guerrero, and Puebla. If you ask me, they are really good in guacamole. The red salsa at the side of the sope, humil. Humil is a kind of steam puff, really typical in Guerrero. In Guerrero, there is one place that it's called Monte del Humil. The people that live there eat humil is bigger than this in a tortilla with avocado and a lime. It's too savage for me. I prefer in the sauce. And the crispy thing on top of the sope, chicatana ant. It's a leaf-colored ant typical in Guatemala, Colombia, and Mexico. Did you like them?
Yes, inside the dishes, like they were.
Exactly.
Was very nice.
That's why we use it like one more ingredient. We didn't use it like an exotic ingredient. It's cultural for us actually.
I would never have guessed it if I didn't know that there were insects inside.
Okay guys, here we have this coconut sorbet with plankton. At the bottom we have passion fruit compote with fayetine and imperial caviar from China on top. Sorry, would you like a cup of coffee?
Maybe one latte.
Which profile of coffee do you prefer? We have one that is more traditional, notes like caramelized pineapple, chocolate with milk. Another one that is more extravagant, red fruits, plums, and currant.
The first.
Okay, traditional, latte, right?
Yes.
With almond milk.
Thank
I work on it?
The plate is so shimmery. I love this silver color and now it reflects on the white of the ice cream. They look so magical and like fairy dust.
Full coconut. Coconut and caviar taste so well together.
Crazy combination.
And the biscuit at the bottom has got some passion fruit seed in between that gives a very crunchy, nice texture.
Fresh, creamy and fishy.
Even though it's a dessert, I feel like it's still halfway between the savory and the sweets. It's a good transition.
We have some cookies made with chocolate from Chiapas, 71% cacao, and vanilla from Veracruz.
Look at this one, she just said it was too full and now she ordered a whole cup of latte with 2 cookies.
It's a 2 Michelin star latte. I couldn't not order it. I'm a coffee addict. You can have the sushi.
Reminds you of sushi because there is a caviar on top.
See. The little biscuits. I'm gonna dip it in the coffee.
Wow.
It's really good, you should try.
If I have to, I
But you have to dip it in the 2 Michelin star coffee.
I think this is the best coffee plus cookie of my life. No, I'm not joking.
Okay,
Thank you.
We have this dessert that it's all about corn, especially for me. In the sweet part, it's my favorite. We have a Mexican cornbread with eggnog, maple liquor of corn, gastric of passion fruit, mascarpone cream infused with corn, and on top we have corn ashes.
For me, this is almost like a Mexican tiramisu, even though there is no coffee. Corn with corn with corn with corn. Delicious. A bit boozy, sweet, smoky from the corn ashes.
It's weird because it's sweet at first and then the aftertaste is bitter and then it gets sweet again. Complex.
I like this more than the dessert.
Give me back my coffee.
Guys, we're going to start with the second tasting menu. This is the first course of the resting courses, right? You ready?
No, I'm full.
We have these mamey and pixle panna cotta tartale. Mamey is a kind of fruit, similar like papaya but sweeter. And pixle is the seed of the mamey, that flavor is similar like almond. On the other side you have this pate fruit. It's a kind of paste made with pink guava from Michoacan and a mix of chiles like guajillo and mijo. Then, our selection of Mexican chocolate. This one it's 62% of cacao, and this one it's a combination between white cacao called pataxe and savory caramel. Would you like one of each?
Oh, yes, please.
We can say no for a chocolate. No? Oh, sorry, miss.
Beautiful. The colors contrast in all these dishes is just perfect. Like it's very aesthetic. Wow. I think this is my favorite course. How good is this? Chocolate with not sure what. Another chocolate. Perfect closing. The bill. We tried so many different types of food here in Mexico and we loved all of them. If you want to check the other videos, please do so. And remember to subscribe. We will see you next week with a new video. Bye!